Let's talk photo books. Now, I've made a photo book before. Hardcover, full color, beautiful photo book. I think I got 20 or so copies printed up of that. I sold all of them with the exception of one that I kept for myself. I think there's a lot of value to be had from making your own photo book. So today I want to share with you the process I went through in order to make my photo book. I was pretty excited when I decided to make my first photo book. It's definitely an experience I recommend if you are a photographer. I decided to go with a company called Blurb. Now, the good thing is, with the internet and photography being as popular as it is, there are tons of resources online. A quick Google search will take you to a variety of websites, and I'm sure most of them are pretty straightforward. I liked Blurb. I went on there and they had me download an application called Bookright, and you can pick any of the options you want in Bookright. So you can change the page color from white to black to blue to whatever color you want. You can go hardcover, soft cover. You can even make photo magazines, which are much less expensive than like a hardcover book like this with a dust cover. I actually decided to make my dust cover one giant panoramic shot. So if you unfold it, you have one giant panoramic view of the area where most of the photos in the book were actually taken, which I thought was kind of cool. Now, there's a couple of reasons you can make a photo book. You could do it to make money. From my experience, in order to get the cost of the book itself in a range where you can charge a fair amount for it and potentially make money off of it, you have to order a significant amount. So I actually found my receipt here. I ordered 20 books, hardcover, dust cover. So all-in cost after shipping and tax was $609.47. So we're at $30.47 a piece. And like I said, I believe I sold these at $49 or $50 a pop. So I made $20 per book, roughly. Now, our all-in cost is all in for the actual physical copy of the book. That's not talking your time and effort and getting the photos, designing the book, all the money you've spent on gear, all your experience that led up to you actually capturing the photos so you have a book to make in the first place. So don't feel bad about making $20 per book if you decide to go this route. Now, there's obviously varying sizes and varying costs. The quality from Blurb, who did this photo book for me, is top-notch. The photos look just the way they should look. They're very, very detailed. I have absolutely nothing to complain about in that regard. The process of making this book is what made me realize how awesome it is to actually print your photos. When I actually can hold these photos in my hand and look at them as opposed to seeing them on a computer, tablet, cell phone screen, it's pretty awesome. I actually have some of my photos now framed and hung up in my living room. This is what led me to getting my Pro 1000 printer. And I wanted to go big. That's why I picked the Pro 1000. So I can do up to 17 by 22. It's pretty incredible when you can look at one of your favorite photos printed nice and big and framed and matted, and you can hang it on the wall. This is a good first step to that experience. Here's how I'd recommend making your own photo book. Do you have a collection? And it could be loosely tied together. So have you taken a bunch of black and white photos? Have you taken photos at roughly the same time every year? This was all photos of cars in and around my hometown of Enumclaw because we have a lot of car shows here. We have a lot of cruises here. So it just made sense. And I had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of car photos. I went through, picked out my favorite, organized them in Bookright, and voila, I was able to place an order for my photo book. Is there a demand for your photo book? So you could do this just for yourself or to give away to people if you want to. If you're looking at it as a way to expand your business, there's got to be something you get for that. Now, what you get for that could be publicity. If you have the money to come out of pocket for, $1,000 and you want to print a line of photo books and give them away as kind of a brochure, go for it. If not, do you have enough people that are willing to buy your book that you can offset that cost? For me, it was a little bit of both. I wanted to make a little bit of money and I wanted to get my name out there. And I believe I accomplished that. So on top of, and maybe more importantly than the business aspect of making a photo book, I consider myself an artist. And this was another way for me to express myself as an artist and to share my art with other people. Nowadays, every summer leading up to car season, I start getting phone calls, I start getting messages, I start getting emails of people who are interested in booking me for shoots. And I'm sure this book had something to do with that, right? I strongly recommend making a photo book if you have the means to. It's quite the experience, it's a lot of fun, and maybe you'll find true fulfillment in actually printing your photos and holding them up and looking at them as opposed to viewing them on a screen. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I will do my best to answer them. Thank you again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.